Hey, welcome to the channel. Merry Christmas. No, I'm teasing. It's not Christmas, but it feels like Christmas Eve. It literally feels like Christmas Eve. For those people who celebrate Christmas, do you remember when you were younger and you were doing your best to be a good child most of the year? A good child most of the year. It's an oxymoron, but you know what I mean. A good child most of the year, so that when you finally got to December, you could create that list of all the things that you wanted. But there was always that one thing at the top of the list that you had to have. So you probably wrote it in cursive, highlighted it, put some asterisks behind it, circled it to make certain that your parents knew that that was the only gift, if any, you really had to have. That's how I feel about the animal farm. Like, I want to be able to wake up tomorrow, November 1st, 2022, and open up this website sometime tomorrow and literally be able to connect my wallet and start to finally stake my drip BUSD, purchase dogs, stake in all the other non-native tokens and start earning dogs. Like, I cannot wait for that moment in time. And it looks like I'm not alone, because we're up to $48 million in TVL. That's not an accident. FOMO is real. It's starting to kick in. And here's why everyone's cautiously optimistic. We'll head over to Telegram and make sure you're in the right place. Forex Shark calls, over 21,000 subscribers. That's a really good indication that you're in the right place. There's a lot of scammers, and there's going to be plenty tomorrow. So please be careful. Do your best to make sure you get all your information from Forex Shark calls or the Animal Farm. And there's over 28,000 members there. Okay. So let's go back down to Forex Shark calls. Here's what he's got to say. We are launching November 1st at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, in my experience, what typically happens is once this ticker finally gets to zero, Forex Shark, and even says it, they're going to have a voice chat within Telegram. And that voice chat is critical because he provides last minute instructions on how you can interact with the animal farm, right? So I can't tell you what time it's going to launch tomorrow. I just feel cautiously optimistic that it's going to launch tomorrow. What else is going on here? Our audit is finished. They gave us some minor efficiency adjustments we could do, and we implemented them. Now we are just waiting for them to give us the finalized version stating the adjustments were made. We will have it by tomorrow for sure, if not tonight. All right, I'm fine with that. All of the contracts will be made open source and verified before launch as well. This was important to me so everyone can stake with confidence. Who in DeFi is doing that? And when someone is providing that level of transparency, it does give you ultimate confidence to then stake and participate in their ecosystem. Again, that's why we're able to get to $48 million, and the doggone thing hasn't even launched yet. When this thing opens, all of that changes. You start to see yields and you compare them to all the other projects within the DeFi space, and you realize you wasted a lot of time and money on those other projects. So here it is. Someone asked us to dumb this down to make it clear. Most of the variables are immutable, but it just means the variable changes we can make to add partnership vaults and a new pool and add lending option. It takes 48 hours after the transaction is placed for the function to be called and that change to go live. So everyone can see the change is going to happen before it does, days in advance. All right. So again, most of the contract is immutable. Once you launch it, you cannot change it. The only way you change it is you create a brand new contract. In this case, he's saying most of the contract is immutable, but there are certain aspects that we wanted to have the flexibility to make changes. We want those changes to be transparent to you. So we're going to make those changes and hold them for 48 hours to allow, again, anyone who's curious to look into the contract and the coding and see what's actually going on. And then after 48 hours, we hit the switch. The transparency provides clarity. The clarity gains trust. That's why you get to $48 million in TVL, and it hasn't launched yet. And we're going to talk about it tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to have our Twitter Spaces. We've got a handful of influencers, YouTube influencers, and we do a really good job of collaborating with each other. We're going to be doing a Twitter Spaces every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we're going to talk about everything in the Drip Network and the animal farm. People are interested in our personal testimonies, our experiences, our strategy, whether or not we're making money. So if you're not following me on Twitter, my handle's simple. It's @drip2wealth. @drip2wealth. Follow me on Twitter. We'll get you guys plugged in. All right, guys, here's the other thing that I want to share with you. Every Saturday, we host a mega live on YouTube at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on that live, we talk about everything. We do our best to take as many questions as we can live. And then here's the other thing that you guys may appreciate. We give away airdrops. If you guys appreciate that type of content, and I know you do, how you guys can show appreciation is really simple. You just like, subscribe, bell notification, leave comments. It encourages us. It motivates us to continue to develop this content and share it with you. All right. So again, lots and lots of stuff going on. All I'm saying is it's going to be tough for most people to go to bed tonight because Christmas is coming tomorrow and I'm excited. But either way, I appreciate you guys' time. In the meantime, I wish you peace and prosperity. Stay hydrated. We out.